So here is another one. Well, it's saying find the integral of 1/3 cot squared 2x with respect to x from pi over 6 to pi over 3. Well, the moment I see a cot squared, I know I don't have it. I know I don't have that integral. So what's going to go in my instinct? Automatically, I revert to the trig identity that says 1 plus cot squared x is equal to cosec squared x. Because that's the integral I have. I have the integral of cosec squared, but not of cot. Meaning to say, cot squared x would therefore be equal to cosec squared x minus 1, right? And I don't have cot squared x, friend. I have cot squared 2x, which is therefore equal to cosec squared 2x minus 1. Wherever there's x, I'm now putting 2x. And the other thing that I know is that the integral, okay, because we say the derivative of cot squared x is equal to negative cosec squared x. Meaning, not the derivative of cot squared, but the derivative of cot, okay? So, please, sorry, the derivative of cot x, not cot squared, but of cot, meaning the integral of cosec squared x with respect to x is equal to negative cot x. Whatever, the constant of integration, which you don't need. So, be careful there. Be careful. It's the derivative of cot that gives you cosec squared. So the integral of cosec squared will be going back to what you differentiated, and that's cot. But because now we are doing the integral of the positive cosec, it will be the negative cot. Anyway, so now if I go in here, then that means that if I have this 1 over 3 cot whatever, then I'm going to say is therefore the integral from pi over 6 to pi over 3 of 1/3 multiplying cot squared 2x. We said it's equal to cosec squared 2x minus 1. So it's equal to cosec squared, okay, cosec squared 2x minus 1. And this is still with respect to x. I pull the 1/3 out, integral from pi over 6 to pi over 3 of cosec squared 2x minus 1, all with respect to x. And I can split them up now. That means 1/3 is going to multiply the integral from pi over 6 to pi over 3 of cosec squared 2x minus the integral from pi over 6 to pi over 3. Okay, this is with respect to x. Never forget that. Minus the integral from pi over 6 to pi over 3 of 1 with respect to x. And that would be 1/3 multiplying the integral of pi over of cosec squared is just negative cot. So here we have negative cot x, right? But because it was cosec squared 2x, then I'll divide by the derivative, which is by 2, okay? By 2, not by 2x. But the derivative of 2x is just 2. So I divide by 2. And I say this minus the integral of 1 with respect to x is x. And this as the same bounds. It's from pi over 6 to pi over 3. Now watch the calculation close. I hope you've seen. Cosec squared 2x got me cot 2x rather. And then I divide that by 2. And I say minus x because the integral of 1 with respect to x is just x. Now if I then multiply 1/3 by now, what's going to happen is I have to, I don't have cot in my calculator, but what I have, I know that cot x is equal to 1 over 10x. Okay, so that means I can replace cot with 1 over. So it's negative of 1 over. There was already 2 at the bottom, so 2 is there, but now tan x is joined. So, but it's no more tan x, but in this case it would be tan 2x because it was cot 2x. So it would be tan 2x minus x, okay? And this is from pi over 6 to pi over 3. Now I can punch it very much in the calculator, so it would be 1/3 multiplying. First, I put pi over 3 in here. So it would be negative 1 over 2 tan of 2 times pi over 3. Oh, this is over 1. Is under 1, and then it's minus x to pi over 3. And then I say that less, I now put the other one, negative of 1 over 2 tan 2 by x, which is pi over 6, okay? And this is minus x, which is pi over 6. Wow, so this is going to help me get the answer. Now you can just punch in your calculator and you get 1/3 multiplying the first one is, if you say tan of 2, so it is 1 over 2 tan of 2 pi divided by 3, right? And you're going to get because there's a negative, but the answer you got here is also negative, okay? So it's going to be negative 0.2887 minus pi over 3, which is like 1.0472, okay? And what you're going to do now is this, okay, minus again here. I would have, again, what's going to happen is, all right, so this negative, rather, I don't know why, sorry for this bracket, it shouldn't be there. This negative is going to affect only this because it was the negative beforehand, right? And then now, the answer I got here was also negative. So it will now become, the negative is not inside the bracket that affects everything, but it's just affecting the first term. So it becomes 1/3 of minus becomes plus. So it's 0.2887 minus 1.0472, okay? And this is less. I have, again, the negative of that, which becomes negative of, this is now 2 by pi over 6 is, pi over 3. So it's negative of, I have 1 over 2 tan pi over 3. So it's 2 tan of pi over 3. And you get 0.2887 again, okay? So you get 0.2887 again. But now here, it's negative again. So it's negative 0. So make sure that you see that this negative, this one, okay? I've already talked about this one, which is this one. Now I have this negative that's affecting my answer. So when I got my answer of 1 over 2 tan whatever, it was positive. But then there's this negative, so I have to take care of it. So it's now 1 over 0, negative 0.2887, and then minus pi over 6, which is going to be 0.5236. Okay, you can do the calculation on your own and just cross-check. So it's going to be 1/3 multiplying 0.2887 minus 1.0472. So it's 0.2887 minus 1.0472, and you get negative 0.7585. So it's negative 1 over 3 multiplying negative 0.7585 minus, now what goes on in there? Well, I have a minus and another minus, so it's negative 0.2887 minus 0.5236. Okay, and I get negative 0.81. So the answer in here is negative 0.8123. And this is being multiplied by 1/3. But I can see this negative and the negative next to each other will make it become a positive. So if I want to save time, I can remove these two negatives sitting next to each other and make it a positive. So now it becomes positive 0.8123. 0.8123. This one is out. 0.8123, and then it's being subtracted by 0.7585. So it'll be 1/3 multiplying, 0.8123 subtract 0.7585, and you're going to get 0.0538. Okay, and if I divide that by 3, dividing by 3 is like multiplying by 1/3. Okay, so it's going to be, my final answer would therefore be 0.0179. So 0.0179 would therefore be my final answer in this example. All right, what I really wanted you to see was first how you change the cot to something else, and then next how you simplify when you have a cot like that. Okay, that's it. See you in the next video.